Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your August 2022 monthly reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Apologies for getting this out a little bit late. I did take some time off. I had needed a much needed getaway, but of course, with travel nowadays, I came back a little bit under the weather. So I'm going to tackle as many readings as I can before my body and my voice and probably my head say it's time for a break. I will get back to lives and weekly readings as soon as I feel better. Also, if you are in the Southern California area, at the end of this month, I will be at a festival, at a market where you will be able to get a live reading with me. I will give you guys more information that is about to come. Depending on when you watch this reading, I will be posting that information in my community tab, in a short, probably in a story, and I will give you all the info. So let's get to your monthly reading. These two flew out right off the bat. Okay, Three of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Remember to give it a thumbs up, guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell to get notified of all the readings. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Okay. We've got quite a few major arcanas already with some strong supporting messages. What is up, my Capricorn friends? Okay, major arcanas for your month. Right off the bat, you have the Justice card at the beginning of the month, the Devil card middle of the month, and the Moon card at the end of the month. Now, I do feel like some of you, if you had a legal situation or this is something within the home, maybe you... I just heard some of you may have a lien against your home. There may be some legal issues that maybe you've been caught up in. I'm also hearing, not for everyone, this is going to be a major issue. It could be something very small and minor compared to losing your home. Of course, it could be like some sort of fee that you weren't expecting, or being billed, trying to fight or dispute certain charges that surround your finances or within the home, suddenly discovering that you owe back pay for something. I feel like for someone here, it was like a miscalculation of certain outstanding debts or fees or actual cost of something. So if you recently purchased a home or you're in the process of purchasing a home, you may discover that there's a slight bump in your plans, right? A little bit of a disappointment. And I feel like some of you are not quite sure if you're ready to go all into purchasing a home as you do like a home inspection, or you discover that there are other problems within the home. Perhaps there's been a little hiccup in your plans. I just heard for some of you, your pre-approval may have already expired, and so you thought you would be able to purchase this home, and now running the numbers again, you may not qualify. It's little things like that. However, the Justice card here in the upright, even though you have the Three of Swords in the same row next to the Ten of Pentacles, really, I do feel like if you are expecting or anticipating some sort of funding or money or raise, judgment in your favor, it may still be in your favor because the Justice card is upright. However, there may be some loose ends that you didn't think about. There may be some, outstanding debt. For example, oh, you're going to get like 20 grand coming to you, and then suddenly your car takes a shit and now you got to buy a new car, right? And you're just like, well, I'm glad I have the 20 grand. However, that's not really what I wanted to use it for. It's things like that, unexpected expenses. Again, this isn't like bad news bears right off the bat, okay? Just know that. There may be some slight upsets, disappointments. Your money is coming in. It may be delayed. That may be the disappointment. I am also feeling like for someone here, I'm hearing someone knows that you're about to come into some money, or that you are being owed money, and you've got someone already planning how to tax you on it, right? Like tax you, I don't mean the tax man. Although for some, yes, you may discover that, well, you may not get the actual amount you thought because taxes are going to end up being more. However, I do feel that, you know, there may be someone behind the scenes who's aware that you're about to receive some sort of bonus or money coming your way, and they feel that it is just for them to take a percentage, for them to hit you up for some money, for them to, you know, maybe guilt you into giving them some of that, share the wealth. In other words, like, I've done so much for you, or, you know, it's the least you can do. I'm just hearing that kind of very, you know, manipulative energy. This could be someone that you share a home with, that you share a family with. So it could be a family member. It could be an ex, baby mama, baby daddy, you know, whatever it may be. I do feel like it is within the home. And this person knows what they're doing, very manipulative. They, oh man, my goodness, do they know how to guilt you? I just saw it. It's like you just feel compelled to just give them whatever they want, whether they deserve it or not. And it's the fact that you've got so many emotions here. It's like they tug on emotional ties, and they know how to play on your emotions. Capricorn, be very, very careful. Be mindful of that. They know how to manipulate you on an emotional level to get what they want. Could be surrounding children. I've got Page of Swords, Page of Cups here, two, you know, younger energies here. It could be either you have two children, or perhaps this, you know, a baby mama, baby daddy could be younger than you and you have children with them, whatever it may be. I just feel like there's also this energy of you stole my youth. So maybe you've been together or like been in each other's lives since childhood, and they feel like, you know, whether you feel like that or they feel like you basically stole their youth, perhaps, you know, teenage pregnancy, and now you're grown and they feel like they weren't able to create the life that they want for themselves. So in their mind, they are entitled. You still owe them, is how I'm hearing it. Page of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You do have strong Libra here. This is you, Capricorn, or you may be dealing with another Capricorn. You know, water sign energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Definitely, you know, water energy here. I also feel that you finally felt like whatever this was going to bring to you financially, or some sort of stability, I feel like you are just waiting for you. I feel like there's this energy of you just dying and waiting to finally take that relief, that breath of fresh air of relief, where it's literally like nervous anxiety, pressure that's been built up, where you just, I feel like you haven't even really shown it to people. You might have a problem biting your nails or your cuticles, where that's kind of your tell if people really, really know you. I'm just seeing someone just kind of sitting in contemplation mode, always thinking and overthinking, even in certain things that aren't necessary. But I see somebody just kind of sitting there, even if they're not biting their nails or cuticles, but like their finger or nails, you know, being clenched by their teeth is how I'm seeing it. So a little bit of a habit of doing that, in terms of you trying to work through whatever you're feeling internally, or whatever just continues to race through your mind. Let's clarify these cards, because I do feel like there is more to this than meets the eye, okay? If it's about money, I do feel like, yes, the money is coming. It may not be the same that you had anticipated, or perhaps, you know, you're getting a big promotion, a big raise, right? But then it puts you in a different tax bracket. So instead of feeling or seeing a nice bump in your pay, right, you see that, yes, you got a nice bump in pay, but look at that, Page of Swords came out again. So definitely dealing with a younger, or if this involves a younger air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, strong Aquarius and Libra here. So yeah, so I do feel like if this is in regards to money, like I said, you're expecting a specific type of income to come in for you, and then it bumps you into a different tax bracket, and so then your take home ends up being, you know, not as much as you had perhaps calculated. I'm also hearing for some of you, there may be like a revision on your taxes. You may get audited. I know that some of you may feel like that is super scary. I feel like this is something surrounding your home. So maybe there was something you failed to document or to disclose in regards to a home. So if you bought a home and then did your taxes, and then you know, I feel like there's an issue with numbers, but I don't feel like it's going to be as scary and detrimental as you're making it, in your head, because you're feeling that type of energy. Again, I do feel like you are dealing with some very immature energies. I feel like there's this tag team energy, two people that tend to tag team you. It could be, you know, mother and child, father and child, both very immature. So maybe one is the child, right? Energy, and, you know, the parent is very immature. And I feel like it's sad because I know I've had this energy for you in the past where it just feels like monkey see, monkey do, right? So like, you know, the very immature parent is the role model for this child. And so because you allow the other parent to do this, then the child thinks that they can do the same. But whoa, it's got consequences. I do feel like you've dealt with a lot of sadness and depression and just disappointment it does feel like within yourself that you know that you've allowed this type of behavior, and it's now like feeling like a little too late for you to reinforce boundaries or discipline or set a tone with children or with this person. And it's been a struggle off and on, because I know at one point what I did have for you is that you did set boundaries. You did overcome that. You did fly high above this person, but here they come back around. I even feel as though like I wouldn't put it past them if they try to do some sort of, you know, binding work to get you to, you know, bow down to whatever they say, basically. So tell me more about this devil energy, because yes, it represents Capricorn, which is you, but I don't necessarily feel that the devil card here represents you. I feel like there is a very emotionally toxic and taxing energy that surrounds you, that maybe guilts you, especially within family, you know, within the home. It's got a lot to do with money and emotions and guilting you. The Magician, which really is, yeah, and Page of Cups, again, right? Not allowing you to grow on an emotional level. The Magician card, while yes, is about manifesting and creating, but it can also, paired with the Devil card, how I read it as a reader, okay? It can also be that, like I just said, this is someone trying to do some like binding work, some spell work, you know, trying to control or block you. Hanged Man means there's like, you're immovable at this time. They want to make sure that you are not going anywhere. Like, do as I say as I do, that type of energy. This is a very, very controlling energy. Tell me more about this person against Capricorn. Could be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Taurus. However, Knight of Pentacles really is slow moving when it comes to money. And I know I've had that energy for you in the past. So it's like every time you felt like a raise or an increase or a bump or a way to save money, somebody came in and felt they were more entitled to it than you, wanted to, you know, remove your chances or possibilities of creating a happy life for yourself. And it's like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm feeling very anxious about this energy that's surrounding you. Cause like, who the F are they to play God with your life, to decide whether or not you're worthy or not? Like, how freaking miserable. And yes, I wanted to say the other word, but how freaking miserable can a person be to want to like literally ruin another life? Like this person, and if you're the cross watcher, sorry, if this is you cross-watching, you need to get a life. I don't care if you ever watch me again. Queen of Wands and King of Swords, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, strong Aries, strong Gemini here for me as a reader, how I read them. So I do feel like there is a group of people that are trying to get you to see reason. I also feel like you've got somebody who's like, really think about what you're doing, dude. Like, are you going to keep giving into this person? Like, come on, you were doing so good is what I'm hearing, right? There is something about this person that they just know how to get to you. What are you not seeing here with the moon? Because I feel like they've got some very strong rose-colored glasses for you. Or not for you, but on you. Look at that. Yeah. Two of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Chariot. Another 7. Okay, so what you're not seeing is I do feel like, you know, there is a little bit of defensive energy anytime you have tried to make a life with someone else or be in a relationship with someone else. I feel like this person feels like if I can't have you, no one can. At the same time, I do feel like they probably don't really want you. They just want control over whether or not you get to live happily ever after, since they are, once again, not happy within themselves. Page of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. So, oh, look at that with the Lovers and the Eight of Swords. This is exactly how they want to keep you stuck and stagnant and, you know, immovable. And the Chariot card is saying you can keep moving forward. What you don't realize is you've already gotten the upper hand here. They know it, and that's why they've come back stronger to try to bring you back down to the way they had you, okay? Let me, give me one sec here. Island Time Wellness here. Tell me about this person. Bitter Betty, trying to ruin Capricorn's life. I'm not assuming it's a female when I'm saying, I just say Bitter Betty, you know, in general. Could be male or female. So tell me about this person. Heartbroken. Oh. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. And this could have been from a long time ago, but they refuse to let you go. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Now, Capricorn, if that isn't the best message, grow and transform your life, okay? It's a necessity. It really is. Do not allow anyone to have any power or say over your life. That is just plain old ridiculous if you ask me, right? I want you to feel empowered and strong enough and courageous enough to, you know, honor yourself, honor your children. And, you know, if your children have kind of bandwagoned with the same type of energy that the other parent is dealing with, for those of you in that situation, it's going to take some time to really feel a bit more grounded in that parent-child relationship or parent-children, right? What is enlightened Capricorn here with the energy surrounding this month? Caring connections. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Wow, beautiful. With Archangel Michael as well. I mean, two of the archangels that can absolutely help you get through this. And the Angel of Strength. Yes, baby, yes. Okay, that is what I'm talking about. If you are really just trying to do your best, have caring connections with, you know, friends, family, partnerships, even just trying to be civil and caring to an ex, trying to model better behavior for your child or children, I do feel like there is a way, you just have not found it fully yet. And it's going to take some time. You cannot expect instant results, especially if, you know, the child or children are already a little bit older, where it's like you can't, it's going to be hard to teach them something different that they've already been used to for so long, right? But I do feel like you have a supportive connection here, supporting people. caring connections are around you. If you feel like you don't, you can definitely call on Archangel Gabriel. You know, one of the ways I work with Archangel Gabriel is to simply ask, you know, if there is anything blocking my throat chakra or my ability to communicate, to comprehend, to understand. Ask Archangel Gabriel to remove any blockages, to release anything that's got my throat chakra tethered or tied, or, you know, simply just to give you the clarity that you need to fully understand, and, you know, to understand whatever messages are coming through, to understand the current situations and how to make the best decisions moving forward. Also, you know, to open the doorways or pathways to communication that is much needed, right? Maybe you have to have a very clarifying conversation with your children about what behavior is okay, or maybe what the other person is doing or treating you. And it's like a time for you to say, look, I know that this is what you've been experiencing for all of your life, but I'm here to tell you that that's not okay. How would you feel if somebody, you know, was like that with you? Or, you know, or what if I was like that with you? You know, vice versa. Like help them understand, you know, behaviors that are not okay, treatment of others, or you know, you also don't want them to be put in a situation where they also are being treated in the way that you have been treated. Because I feel like a very protective mama bear, or a very protective, you know, father figure, like the lion of the house, the king of the house, is like, nobody's going to treat my babies like that, right? Especially mothers too, that can be very protective. But I do feel like very protective of your children's energies. You also have to be the same way for you, right? Now, two very, very strong and powerful archangels here. I just love working with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael here. Definitely call on Archangel Michael to help, you know, clear away any blockages, lack mentality, any fear-based or, you know, fearful thoughts, lack-based, fear-based energies, thoughts, or, you know, habits that have kept you in a stagnant cycle, that have kept you in lack, or the inability to grow and protect yourself, protect your children, to assist and help you stay grounded. This is first and fifth chakra here. So definitely, you know, I feel like some of you have this need to feel grounded enough to speak your truth, to vocalize and communicate. Listen, you've been getting away with this for a really long effing time. It stops now. I know I've said that before, but I am dead effing serious, right? Like, I definitely feel like that's a conversation that's about to have. I feel like some of you need to have like Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael in your pockets, on each shoulder, whatever it may be, a form of protection. Definitely do some research on them if you've never worked with them, on best ways to invoke them, call on them, prayers, ask them for help, guidance, whatever it is that you may need from them. I feel, and I just heard it real quickly, once you do your research on these two archangels, you're going to realize why they've come into your reading. If you've never, especially if you've never done work with them, if you know something about them, I'm hearing that the more you learn and know about them, the more you realize why they've come into your reading, okay? And why they really are saying, listen, we can't come in to help you unless you ask us to. And we are here to let you know that we are here for you. That is the message from Archangel Gabriel and Michael. You also have the angel of strength here. Oh, I just realized 50 is 5 and 14 is 5. So some of you may be seeing 555 as well. Angel of strength. We are in Leo season, so this could be a card simply stating that you are definitely going to be at your strongest during Leo season. Definitely hold your ground. Be that strong lion. You know, don't be afraid to roar and stand your ground. I just feel like this sense of feeling beyond, like stronger than you felt ever before. I even feel that sometimes you have recently stood your ground, or you are about to this month, that it's even going to shock you with the way you have, you know, set your boundaries. So what is the overall outcome at the end of this month? Closing out August for Capricorn. 2 too many cards, I will pull that one. Oh, beautiful. 5 of Water, which is 5 of Cups. We also have the Sun card. Queen of Water, which you have the King of Water here. You also have the Chariot card twice. Okay, one more. Okay, Page of Fire, another page. So definitely like younger energies, immature energies, childlike energies. It could be, you know, that you love being playful and you know, very childlike and outgoing and spontaneous. I feel like it is what helps you to forget life's problems, right? So 5 of Water. This one's a little bit of a difficult situation, a little bit of a difficult energy. This is 5 of Cups energy. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Now remember, a while back, I did get the energy of you getting out of this negative energy, out of this controlling type energy. Again, I do feel like this person is coming back with a vengeance to try to, like, you know, reestablish that control or overbearing, overpowering energy, you know, over you and your life and your decisions, right? Because I feel like if it doesn't benefit them, then you're doing it wrong, is how I heard it. Okay. And so maybe things are now feeling like they're going backwards and not turning out in your favor the way you had hoped for. But this is just really saying, you know, now is as good a time as any for you to reinforce your boundaries and really hone in on your energy to stay grounded and the strength that is within you. Because, I mean, the Sun card, really? Best card of the deck. This is a very happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Now, things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, right? And then it says happy outcome. So you had hoped for something better than where you are right now, but Spirit is saying, hang tight. Things are actually working out in your favor much better than you had hoped for. I just heard, so if you received extra money or you've got like a big payment that's coming your way, or like you got promoted and it's like you're already being taken to court or child support or whatever, or like you're trying to do the same, you know, vice versa, however it works out. It's actually going to work out for the better, okay? Even if you feel like it's not, it actually is. Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. I do feel like some of you have maybe kind of lagged it on, you know, taking better care of yourself because it can be emotionally taxing and draining. But, you know, pour more love and understanding and grace and patience into yourself. The Chariot card with Archangel Metatron here, you do have this twice. So an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. Now, remember what I said. This is going to be a lesson that comes back around to test your self-discipline and willpower. And that is why you realize you're a whole lot stronger than you were giving yourself credit to. I heard somebody here maybe cowers at the thought of them coming back in, and you're afraid of them coming back in that way because you know that in the past you've cowered to them, right? Like you've kind of like been like a little fearful of them. They know it and they use that in their advantage. So don't do that anymore. Be firm. Even if you are fearful and want to like give in to their negativity, just stand your ground. Stay stoic. Don't give them any type of indication that they've gotten to you mentally, emotionally, that they've hurt you, or, you know, it's like once a bully knows that they have no effect on you, they move on to the next thing, the next person, and they will try to come back around, but they're going to go to an easier target. Your fear here, because I'm feeling it very strongly, is that easier target, maybe your children. I'm hearing that very clearly. That's why you've been this person's punching bag. But I just have to remind you that's also not a good example for your children, okay? So I do feel this energy of wanting to save your children from that household, that situation, okay? So if you currently don't have children in your custody, or you have shared custody, I feel that the more stable parent, whoever that may be, you or them, is the one who is about to have more say, more time with them, and it becomes, oh man, I just felt like this soothing, healing energy on an emotional level, and it will actually bring you closer, a much closer bond with your kids. Don't be afraid to bond with your kids is what I'm hearing, okay? Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous, news of an exciting new endeavor, use your originality and ingenuity, okay? So I'm really loving this reading for you guys. It's, you know, it's a little bit of a difficult energy, but really this is, you know, source, spirit guides, guardian angels, their indication that, listen, unfortunately, this person's trying to come back around much harsher, much harder to hurt you and take back control, where really they shouldn't have any say or control, right? I also feel like for some, they use their children or your children to really gain that type of power over you. And that's, you got to take notes, buddy. Let me tell you. If that's the type of crazy ass energy you're dealing with, take your notes. You're going to need them in court. Look at that. Yeah. So Capricorn, thank you guys so much for being here. I absolutely love and appreciate each and every one of you so much. Remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. And when I go live, once I start feeling better, I am going to, you know, try to get back on track with all the readings and go live. Your playlist is here, and whatever other reading I have for you here. And if you are in the Southern California area at the end of the month in August, I will be at an event where I will be doing live readings. Okay, so all of that information is coming very soon. I have to record an announcement video, and I will hopefully get to my Instagram and post it there as well. So I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.